Hello, sir. My name is Amol, and it consists of four members: me, Amol Garg, Akash Nair, Mohak Sir, and Shakri Arora. So, I would be speaking about current education system and future education system. Current education system is basically a traditional method of teaching, which is accurate to some point. But now the online learning systems have been put in the education system these days, and it's really necessary for the management schools to come up with an online learning process which will definitely increase the knowledge for the students. And you can see that easily that technology has accelerated the education learning and has opened doors for the knowledge for many students. Virtual reality is one of the augmented reality, which is basically used for creating an artificial environment, which is management schools can apply that and use to make the students aware and identify and make understand about the practical aspects of everything. I mean, every subject, so that they understand not only for their education but even beyond the academical support. And the second would be artificial intelligence. So the things, robotics is one of the good ideas for the artificial intelligence. A robot teaching the students and delivering a lecture to them, and there might be a different teaching patterns for the students, and and I had an idea which will definitely take the education to the next level. It would be a digital screen we have on every seat in SPJ in school, but I've seen the system does not work. I've seen the system, but the system has some technical issue in SPJ and Sydney campus. So what we can do with the digital screen, we can provide the system digital screen to everyone, so that they can take all classes with that system. It will be useful for effective learning, and they can also take that digital screen back to their home for the studying or for the learning process. And this digital screen can have artificial intelligence elements being embedded in that. So what we do is, so a lecturer can identify the students' satisfaction rate in the class, the engagement rate in the class, and the lecturer can even teach the students in a more creative manner, in a more better manner, so that the students are happy and they not only learn the academically but also they go beyond the academical support. And even SP Jain School of Global Management has done a brilliant job of changing and creating new courses which are up to the date and which are really needed in the life for students. Big data analysis. Big data analysis is one of the needed course in the world. So virtual reality is one of the tools which management schools have applied. Who knew that coronavirus would spread so far, and who know that that coronavirus will create so many problems? No one knew that. So teaching about the different aspects also will increase knowledge for the students, and creating a dynamic curriculum and a very rich curriculum, so that they not only get the academical textbook knowledge but also they apply the practical application elements which is really necessary for everyone. And yeah, applying these technological advancement tools further in the school will help the school to become high technological standard school, which will meet all criterias and will be successful in providing greater learning to the students, and at the same time also resolving the students issues in learning. Yeah, thank you and have a lovely pleasant day. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Akash Krishnadas Nair, and I will be talking about the screening process. As we know, screening process is one of the important steps for taking any idea forward. Management needs to make sure that the university fosters certain culture or environment, and if certain environment is not developed, so what changes can be made by the university to keep the idea flowing in the university. Culture and environment affects the student engagement rate, participation and getting involved with one another, which also helps in building good relationships and spread the knowledge to the doors by organizing TED Talk and Open Microsoft. These are some of the student activity done with help in building industrial visit to companies. Culture will affect the intention and commitment of the students. And SP Jain can look for some mix of student activity in personal building skills and in academical support, which will help in making the student global leader. And then SP Jain can also look for feedback on the online portal system and also look for possible ways to improve in specific time frame. SP Jain becomes a family of diverse people as we act as family members to learn, explore, and grasp the amazing journey of business ethics in getting advanced learning to a full capacity here, which will provide great opportunity to get employment opportunities, which is one of the best companies in the world, and will make the students overall student place. The feedbacks are really important so that we can get to know the overall situation and overall picture of education system. Management school needs to create idea, which is the value creator for the students and in pain reliever by using advancement technology such as virtual reality and artificial intelligence. So management schools must understand that the personal grievances and the problems that are discussed among the student community, and they can identify the problem and look for ideas which will help in resolving the student problem. Technology has accelerated the knowledge to manage and cope with the changes. So now it's time for SP Jain to adapt these high technology, such as they can put their personal digital screen on each and every seat. And they can easily log in and study online materials along with the students and even perform class activity and test. So all these class activities can be stored for own safety purposes and secure the information needed. So the digital screen can be even removed and the student can take back home their personal studies so that the students can have the best education system and help in providing the best education with the advancement of education tools. So as we know that SP Jain School of Global Management can use these resources to get further improvement to the education to meet the standards of 21st of high technological standards in education system. So by using these advancement in technology, we can provide suitable online resources which will suit the student to the best, and at the same time also need to understand the risk and the cost avoided with the technological advancements. And it is very important to make sure that the right set of technologies are selected on terms of culture, college environment, and values flowing in the management school. Thank you. That is the end of my part of the presentation of creativity, innovation, and agility.
My name is Mohak Prakash Saha and I'm going to talk about the design of the program. My colleague Amol and Akash might have talked about the introduction to our idea, the basic overview of the idea, and Akash would have talked about the feasibility, viability, and suitability of the program. Now I'm gonna explain more in detail, and I'm gonna talk about the design of the program part. Now, when I say design of the program part, I mean that the course subject will be according to the need of the time. When I say need of the time, I mean that 100 years back the requirements were different, the demand were different, and now after to now the demands are different, the requirements are different. 100 years back there were no IT technology, no IT, no artificial intelligence, no such thing. But now we have more job in these areas. So adjusting to the current environment of the market. So now next I'm going to explain about AI based teaching. AI based teaching generally means that student friendly technique, where the student is able to, where the software is able to understand whether the students are understanding or not, and accordingly they create things. Now, third point was I'm going to talk about is of VR, use of VR. Use of VR in certain areas has proved to be more economical and more accurate. When whether it's studying of doctor. Now I'm gonna explain in detail about how we are planning to test with the intended audience. So the first thing we need is audience. We need to have a proper criteria on which we will select the audience. After selection, we need feedback from college, we need feedback from faculty, we need feedback from college staff, we need feedback from students, and to make it more easier, to make things more easier for all of us. Now the next thing which I am going to talk about is college opinion, what the college thinks about the program, what are their views, and what all changes they want to make. Now the next point which I am gonna talk about is infrastructure development. We need to have a proper infrastructure, proper technology to make things happen. Next, talking with the audience for a fixed period of time. We need to experiment with the students for a fixed amount of time, so that we get to know that we can pass it or fail it. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sakari, and I'm going to speak on the topic launch of the program, where there are 7 factors which affect the launch of the program. Number 1 is compliance with the government rule. Number 2, designing the product. Number 3, artificial intelligence based learning. Number 4, faculty training. Number 5, research and requirement of the field. Number 6 is designing of the real time and situation. Number 7, flexible program. Basically, in this, first we launch the product, and after launching the product, before launching the product, we will first understand about the region and the government regulation. After understanding all the terms of this, after understanding all this stuff, we will launch the program, and we will basically provide the information and guidance to the student and the professor, where they understand about the product. And after providing the all guidance and information, then we will check then we will provide the a test then we will provide the test and to the students, and also appoint the and also appoint the faculty member of the faculty member who will be the award winning in the latest in the artificial intelligence technologies, where they can teach the student, and also guide them by getting their own skills. Basically the launching of this product is to change the study mode of the student from previous to current situation. From previously, student used to study from the textbooks and blackboards, and used to make their notes, and used to cram about all the academic stuffs. But now this thing will be gonna change. Student will understand from their theoretical knowledge to the practical knowledge, and they understand easily that about that what institution, what college wants us to want to study, and why to study. uh, through this through launching this product, taking exam will be get improved. So now I will speak about the what HPGen does achieve. HPGen has also achieved many things in its entire current scenario, where it provides the four cities, where it provides the tri-city program. The basically what HPGen achieve, it's all about the recognition, benefit, global leader platform, skill development, diverse course outline, and prepare for challenges. That's it. In this, students will get prepared, and they also challenge challenges, also challenge the many real world scenarios, and also understand that what they have studied and how to implement it in the real life. Right. From my side, this is all the point. But right now, and then after that, now I want to conclude my whole PowerPoint, and I want to make understand that what I want to express. Basically, we choose this topic. Virtual reality, because we want to change the mode of teaching method from previous to current. Previously, we used to study from textbooks, and now we're going to study from the virtual reality. The basic criteria of taking this product is the basic idea is: number one, dynamic curriculum; number two, technology based teaching and learning; number three, simulation based exam. As everyone knows that SPGen is having a good academic skills and good academic in its universities. We want that every student should be know and should be become habitual of the technology, because in the coming years, in the coming future years, the technology is now gonna become the habit for the everyone, and through teaching, get learning from the virtual reality. Taking exam will be improved, and there will be no any risk of any cheating and all stuff. Screening, the basic thing of screening process is to screen properly that how it will be affected and how it will be used in the future to the students. And after that we will design. It's a method of designing the progress. First we will design the course, and after that we will provide the all the information and training to the student. Number three, then we will use the VR. Then we will use the virtual reality technology to enhance students and to grab students, to make it interesting. And after that, we provide the computer simulation to the everyone, so that they understand what is about the product. And then after that, we will check when we check the performance of the student in their situation. And then after that, we will develop the product and teaching method of the faculty, so that they become habitual and they don't face any kind of problem. And then we will then if everything goes right and everything understand what about this product and all stuff, then we will win this, and we will face many challenges, and we become the global leader. Thank you, and have a good day. And